Looking for a nice piece of wood. Like just a raw piece of wood that I can make a fishing lure out of. Let me show the process of that. Somebody was doing some, I think it's the forest rangers and stuff, forest fighters that do this. Oh yeah, found me a nice piece of pine right here. Look at that. That's a beautiful piece. Yep. All right, I got pine and manzanita to work with, so we're gonna go and build fishing lures out of this wood. Let's get ready to build something. All right, where's that wood at? Here's our manzanita and our pine. First, we're gonna trim these bigger pieces down to a manageable piece. Using this guy right here. That looks nice. So here's the two raw pieces still. And what we're gonna do is put them on the sander, flatten one side. So when I cut, I get a good flat cut on the bandsaw. After doing some cutting, some sanding, this is what we got right here. 2 pine, pieces of pine, and 1 piece of manzanita. I think this one so far is my favorite. So they're 1 inch wide by roughly a 1/2 inch. This one, the manzanita is just a little wider, but that's a 1/2 inch by 1 inch. 1/2 inch by 1 inch. So this is what we got here. Next, we're gonna draw our template on there. Here's our 4 blanks. Let's get them sanded. This is the next step. What we're doing next, we're gonna find our center. Find the center of the bait. Once we find the center, we're gonna mark, we're gonna put their lid. Drill out the hole. Okay. Here we go. There's our lead holes. Now let's cut out the rest of them. Next, what we're gonna do is chamfer these edges. So I'm gonna score it like this. So we take an extremely sharp chisel. our semi-finished baits. All right, they're sanded, weights. All we need to do is drill out the hole for the hook hangers, the line tie, and then put a lip in it, seal it, take it to our next step. That's for a different project. So what we're trying to do is get it to this stage here, and then from this stage we'll possibly. So that's what we're drilling our holes. We're just making pilot holes. Okay, I could use a drill, but I like making these by hands because sometimes you kind of go overboard with the drill. And what I do is bend wire. So here we have the finished lips, or bills, whatever people call them. 3 are the same, one slightly different, and that's the one, those slightly different ones for this lure here. Took these tools, these 2 files, pair of tin snips. The material was the aluminum sheet. Right, we cut it, filed it down, made it look nice. Now we're gonna stick the lip into the bait. Glue it in there, and then do our line ties. Okay, so I jumped a little bit further ahead, and I installed the lip. The bill is in there, and I put the line ties, hook hangers, and sealed it. So they're all sealed with super glue. All I did is rub super glue on the outside of it. Next step is tape, and then a little bit of paint, eyeballs. I'll sign them and then seal them again with the 2-part epoxy. They're subtle, but you can see there's scales in there. So here we are, all painted up. Next step is we're gonna put the eyeballs on. Put the label on it, and then epoxy. With epoxy. They each got a coat of 2-step epoxy. And now they got a spin on here for a little bit. So here are the finished baits. This is the 2.5-inch Hugo bait, crankbait that has nothing to do with the rest of the build. It's just one that got epoxied with the rest of the batch. Here's a red cedar lure. The red cedar's a little darker. Now here is the pine. The lighter ones are pine and the darker red ones are red cedar.